In the world's imagination, Canada is a nation of water. When others think about this country, they think about our lakes, our waterfalls, our rivers, our snow, and our ice. We are blessed in the world's imagination with an abundance of water. But for the first time in the history of our country, we're wanting to use more water than we have, especially in the southern parts of Canada.
And we add to that stresses that are occurring. The biggest population and economic boom that Western Canada has seen in maybe over 100 years.
Presently, we have in Canada probably the best 19th century water management system in the world. Unfortunately, we're facing now 21st century problems, and we need to take full advantage of what we know about our water resources and how they're being changed by influences like climate change, population growth, increased agricultural and industrial withdrawals, and a whole range of other problems associated with the linkage between surface and groundwater.
The reason I'm doing this documentary is to help people understand how crucial water is to our lives, but how crucial it is to keep high water quality in the watersheds and out east towards the rest of the prairies, because we're the stewards of this watershed, and how we treat it and respect it is definitely going to influence the quality of water coming out of the Rockies and traveling eastward.
It should surprise no one that the same issues of population growth, agricultural and industrial development should create water scarcity in North America, and that we should be facing exactly the same kinds of problems that others are facing in terms of water scarcity, and that we ought to be managing for those problems and vulnerabilities now before they become a crisis.
At that point, we will not be able to manage this crisis to adequately supply water to Western Canada's population and to the environment. And then this crisis will not just be an economic crisis in rural Canada, it will be a social crisis across Western Canada, and it will be a massive environmental crisis.
The impediments to better water management in this country are the precedents that we've already set with water strategies and legislation, the habits that we've already developed, the amount of money we have invested in outmoded systems, and our failure to capitalize on good science that tells us how to manage our water resources differently and better.
We as Canadians never thought that the buffalo would disappear. We also never thought we would run out of fish in the sea. And we still think that our taps will never run dry.